Many people think about radically changing their lives. However, only a few people dare to realize their plans. The heroine of this story belongs to those who could, but something helped her in this. The girl accidentally found herself in an unfamiliar and very beautiful city. There she met men who helped her to overcome difficulties. She became intimately acquainted with each of them. The men fell in love and idolized her. The girl enjoyed every moment of her new life. However, something happened that turned the heroine's world upside down. At the end of the retelling, you will find out what exactly happened. It's Mr. Narrator and a new retelling. Enjoy the movie, Claire, a girl from a rich family. Every morning she starts with a jog and an invigorating shower. It helps her get ready for the new day. The heroine helps her stepmother Maud with housework. The girl's father has died. She and Maud were left with an expensive mansion, in which the women live together. Preparing for a small party, the stepmother suggests Claire to relax and not think about sad things. Later, Maud observes her lover Bernard and the heroine. She does not like the man's attention to the young girl. After a while, Claire goes to bed. The events of the day have exhausted the girl. The next morning, she starts jogging as a habit. The girl hears a beautiful melody. She comes closer to the musician to enjoy the singing of the violin. Continuing her journey, the heroine does not reach her goal. Strangers have kidnapped her. Claire does not know where they may be taking her. However, on the way, the kidnappers encountered a wild boar. The driver was unable to avoid the animal and crashed into a tree. Claire gets out of the boot and runs in an unknown direction. In the forest, the girl again meets the boar. There she is also discovered by the woman who kidnapped Claire. However, a stranger comes to the girl's aid. The next morning, Claire does not realize what has happened. The room she woke up in is unfamiliar to the girl. Her savior enters the room with breakfast for Claire. He reports that her clothes were stained, so he washed everything. The heroine is afraid of the man. He tells about how he saved her. In fact, the man had gone boar hunting. Later, he gives her clean clothes. The heroes get to know each other. The man's name is Pierre. He offers the girl a shower, after which he leaves her alone. The girl goes out for a walk around the house. She wonders where she has ended up. During the walk, Claire realizes that the house is really big, and it doesn't have many inhabitants. The house is located in the mountains. The heroine likes the place. She wants to make a phone call home. The answering machine speaks to her. Suddenly, Vincent runs past Claire. The man is looking for something. He wonders how the stranger got into the house. The girl gets to know him. Vincent is a musician. He has lived here for 3 years. The man entertains Claire with a conversation. He tells her about his preferences in women. Vincent also likes dogs. He has a pet, Chernobyl. The man introduces him to Claire. The dog looks ill, which worries Vincent. He doesn't trust the doctors and takes care of the pet himself. Vincent plays for Claire. When Claire wanted to rest, she was woken up by Francois. The man turned out to be Pierre's twin brother. The only way they can be distinguished is through the brother's speech. Pierre wants to talk to the heroine about the incident in the forest. He decides to ask her to leave so that the kidnappers will not come to find out about his house. The heroine asks the man to give her shelter for a while. The owner of the house shouts at Claire. The heroine slaps him. Pierre takes offense and walks out. However, he returns to kiss Claire. The girl reciprocates. After this, Pierre agrees to leave the heroine in the house. In the evening, Claire is going to bed. To get a better sleep, she takes off her clothes. The girl thinks about the men who live in the house. She hears footsteps in the corridor and cannot sleep. In the morning, Claire sees Vincent taking care of his dog. The man decides to take the dog to the vet after all. He invites the heroine with him. They go by car. The vet's name is Sam. The dog is healthy. The specialist advises to change the care of the animal and writes a prescription. The veterinarian asks when the heroine arrived. He is surprised that the girl got into the men's house secretly. Later, Claire, Vincent, and Chernobyl leave. The musician invites Claire to a cafe. The heroine agrees. The guys take Vincent's instrument from the house. A man introduces Claire to his friends, the priest Father Gilbosh and the librarian Charles. The men like the heroine at first sight. Charles even wants to get to know her better. He is courting Claire. The girl likes the behavior of the new acquaintance. The librarian offers to arrange a tour of the city for the heroine and gives her a book. In the bar, the heroes get to know each other better. Claire talks about how she played the violin when she was young. She stopped playing after her mother died in a car accident. Charles sympathizes with his friend. Later, he gives the girl a violin. Claire is delighted with the gift. When Pierre came home, he was angry. The man is unhappy that everyone became aware of the stranger who lives in his house. The next day, the girl meets him in the garden. Pierre is chopping wood. She comes closer to talk to him. The man does not repel the heroine. He also wants to discuss something with her. But instead of talking, the couple actively spends time. Claire is hot. She takes off her t-shirt to refresh herself and takes a deep breath. Pierre likes the heroine's responsiveness. They get to know each other deeper. Fresh air gives the hero strength. After a while, the inhabitants of the house are having breakfast. Someone came to them. It turned out to be a veterinarian. Sam brought medicine for the dog. Vincent takes the dog away, and the doctor gets to know Claire. He likes the character. In the evening, Claire has insomnia. Pierre watches TV. The girl sits down with her friend to watch TV together. She strokes the man with her foot. Pierre feels a rise in strength. Instead of a film, the couple continues their morning workout. When the characters have released their tension, the man asks for a glass of water. He stutters. Claire realizes that she has confused the brothers. She spent time with Francois. The heroine smiles. The man was able to please her. Claire resumed his habit of running in the morning. She was approached by a biker. The heroine was frightened. She thought it might be the one who kidnapped her. In fact, it was Father Gilbosh on the bike. He gave Claire a ride into town. The couple discusses life's themes. The priest convinces the heroine that he can be trusted and offers Claire to talk. The girl tells that she does not just live in Pierre's house. She shares a bed with her brothers. The man did not understand why the girl decided to confess to him just that, but smiled, encouraging the beautiful girl. After the conversation, Claire wanted to find a job in the city. The girl got a job in a bar. She tried to call home again, but Maud silently hung up. In the next scene, show the events that happened to the characters a week before Claire's abduction. This was the deciding factor in how the girl's life turned out. Claire's stepmother was jealous of her lover Bernard for the heroine. She saw that the man helped the girl to pick up the towel. Maud wants to take their relationship with Bernard to the next level. Claire's father is dead. The couple can date openly. But something goes wrong. Maud decides to take a break from the relationship. She believes Bernard's feelings have changed. To the woman's surprise, the lover agrees. Bernard calls Claire. He is in love with the girl and tells her how he feels. The stepmother hears everything. This does not make her angry. She decides to destroy her rival. When Maud relaxes in a spa salon, she tells her thoughts to the staff. The woman is offered help with her problem. Stepmother agrees to the proposal and discusses a plan of action with the executor. After a while, Maud sees Bernard. He wonders where Claire has disappeared. The girl has not appeared in the office for several days. Maud lies to her lover. She persuades him not to pay attention to the strangeness of the girl. The conversation of the couple is interrupted by a phone call. It is the heroine who dialed her stepmother from Pierre's house. When Maud heard the girl's voice, she hung up, and she told the man that someone got the wrong number. The woman wants to find the girl. The next scene shows Claire working in a bar. Charles introduces her to his son Clyman. The guy is a professional martial arts master. The heroine is very popular among the visitors of the bar. She is an attractive girl. Men want to get to know her better, especially shows active attention to the heroine Sam. He tells Claire about his dreams in which she was. The man invites the heroine to relax in the club. In the evening, the couple has fun and dances. They are prevented from getting to know each other better by another man. Claire is unpleasant to him, so Sam takes her away. The stranger is angry that the beauty has neglected him. He wants to fight with his rival. Clayman intervenes in their conflict. The guy chases the bully away. At the bar, the friends continue to socialize. Claire thinks the vet is a gentle and kind man. She compliments him. They go to the man's house. The heroine says she imagined Sam differently. She thought he was strong. However, his gentleness appeals to her more. The car comes to a stop. Claire confesses that she likes Sam and wants to get to know him better. The cabin became stuffy. To relieve the tension, the heroes undress and help each other. Claire hit the steering wheel and hung. This attracted the attention of the squirrels. Maud drove into town. She noticed her husband's daughter in the bar. The woman hurriedly hid so that the girl wouldn't notice her. Maud goes into the library to find a guidebook. There she meets Charles. The man is amazed to meet another beautiful stranger. He tells the woman about his acquaintance with Claire. Maud gets information from the librarian about an overnight stay. He suggests that the woman go to the church. At the church, Maud chats with the priest. She tells the story that she is looking for her daughter. Father Gilbosh realizes that it is about Claire. He knows where the girl is and wants to help. Meanwhile, the heroine thanks Clayman for his help at the club. The guy does not develop a dialogue about what happened. He hides his combative nature from his father. Charles gives the beauty a book with pictures of princesses. At home, the girl is met by Pierre and Francois. She confesses that she enjoyed spending time with her brothers. The heroine wants them to continue to live and have fun together. She is in a great mood. Claire dances. The girl's seductive movements and rhythmic music turns the guys on. Vincent is rehearsing in his room. He is disturbed by the loud music in the house. After enjoying the dance, the brothers take Claire to her bedroom. They help her to relieve the tension. Later, the girl plays the violin. In the morning, Claire goes for a jog. She is caught up with Clayman. The heroine wonders if her friend is dating someone. The guy is single. He kisses Claire passionately. The heroes fall to the ground from overexcitement. Then Clayman runs away. After finishing her workout, Claire goes to the priest. She tells the man about her new partner. The priest says it's normal to have many partners. The mountain air encourages young people to be active. Claire wants guidance from a wise man. Father Gilbosh advises the heroine to enjoy life in all its manifestations. The man takes the girl to Maud. Stepmother tells about how she discovered Claire in the city. She pretends not to know about the kidnapping. The heroine tells Maud about her adventures. Maud is angry that the girl was able to escape. Claire doesn't want to go back home. She has started a new life in the city. Here she has made a lot of friends. Maud decides to stay in the city for a few days. She wants to change the girl's mind to return home. In the next episode, the stepmother and Claire are traveling in a car. Maud stops near a cliff. She pretends as if something has happened to the wheel and asks Claire to take a look. As the girl checks the wheel, her stepmother approaches her. The woman wants to push Claire off the cliff. However, a priest on a bike prevents Maud from carrying out the plan. In the city, Maud learns about the place where the heroine works. She pays several compliments to Claire. Maud says that the girl has blossomed and looked prettier in the fresh air. Claire is chatting with Charles. She wonders how things are going with Clayman. The man is worried about the fact that the guy locked himself in his bedroom. He thinks that Claire can influence her son's behavior and asks her to talk to the guy. The girl promises to come round after work. After a while, Claire comes into Clayman's room. She offers to forget about what happened recently. The girl confesses her love to him. The heroine offers the guy to relax. Charles is glad that his son is fine. He flirts with Claire and asks to punish him. Charles is thrilled with the heroine of the book he gave to his friend. He imagines Claire in her place. Charles snuggles up to the girl. The heroine pats his cheeks and laughs. After playing a little with the librarian, the girl leaves. On the way home, Claire meets a veterinarian. The man offers to give her a lift to the house. He wants to give the heroine a phone, but she refuses. The girl talks about what she wants. At home, the girl is met by Vincent. He wants her to appreciate his cello playing. Sam is jealous of the beauty of the musician. He gets nervous and leaves. In the evening, Claire and Vincent enjoy the music and play as a couple. Maud informs the performers that the girl is alive. She prepares a poison apple for Claire. In the morning, the women go on a picnic to a waterfall. Having bathed, Maud feels that someone is following them. Claire is dressed. The stepmother gives the heroine an apple. Claire doesn't eat it. Clayman comes out from behind the bushes. Claire invites the guy to join them. She suggests that the boy eat the apple. Maud does not like the presence of a third person at their picnic. The guy leaves. Claire leaves as well. The guys enjoy the rain. They do this. Claire has tasted the fourth man in this town. Maud tells Bernard about Claire's men. She shares with her lover the details she knows. Bernard cannot believe Claire's frivolity. In the evening, Claire and Charles dance. Clayman sees them together. Sam interrupts the couple's dance. He talks about how jealous he is of Claire's friends. The stepmother arrives at the bar. She sees how comfortable Claire is around men. Maud realizes that the girl is beautiful and the men enjoy her company. Claire dances with her lovers. Maud is angry. She takes 2 wine glasses, hoping to put poison in the wine and give a glass to Claire. On the way to the girl, Clayman pushes Maud. 1 glass shattered. Claire says the guy did it by accident. Clayman doesn't like Claire's stepmother. The heroes dance. As the townspeople go home, Maud puts a remedy in the juice. She gives it to Claire to drink. The heroine begins to behave strangely and is almost out of control. The stepmother tries to knock her down. The girl becomes ill and they leave. On the way, the girl gets worse. The stepmother pushes Claire out of her car. After making sure that the heroine does not move, Maud drives away. The woman wants to wash away her sin. She places a candle in the church. However, when Maud reaches for the candle, her clothes burst into flames and catch fire. The next day, Claire is admitted to the hospital. In her dream, she looks like Snow White from a fairy tale. Men have come to visit the heroine. Each of them kisses Claire in the hope that the princess will wake up. The girl has become an important part of each of them. Claire wakes up. She sees all her favorite men. There are 7 of them. The heroine smiles and imagines herself a real princess. Write in the comments, would you like to move to another city to relax? Which of the men do you think woke Claire up? That was the film Snow White, 2019. See you in the next retellings.